Hey guys, Jared from NH2A here. This will be my initial thoughts of the Eotech OGL. I believe there is a case to be had for this laser. So this is the full power unit. Currently, even as a civilian, you don't need military or law enforcement credentials. You could purchase this unit for $2,350 through Arms Unlimited. You can get it shipped right to your front door. That's basically unheard of for full power units, aside from the gray market. Additionally, it's a VCSEL laser. I think its only real competition is going to be the Holosun Iris, which comes in at about $900. Obviously, the laser will not be full powered, but the illuminator will most likely be similar. This unit initially got some hate due to possibly where it's manufactured. There's strong evidence that suggests it is manufactured in South Korea. Eotech is claiming assembled in the US for these full power units, and that's most likely when they just slap on their logo and such. I still think there's a case to be had for that. It's not made in China. It is made in a partner country, which is a nice plus, in my opinion. My favorite part of this is how you adjust the beam divergence from flood to spot. Very quick, very intuitive. The activation button is also very nice. So there are some cons. I think namely the mode selector here, when you go into your visible spectrum of the laser, if you do run pressure pads or anything like that, it does interfere with the crane port. I do believe that there's a pretty big market here for some third-party options for this to kind of solve some problems. It seems like what's on the market now is not ideal, but I think there will be some companies that will come out with additional support units for this. With that, we do have a con for the visible/IR laser portion of this device. So the full power laser is very powerful. Even if you enter into half mode on high power, the laser itself is still very bloomed out with this unit. One solution to that is running this pattern generator cap. As you can see, I have the plus sign cap on this. That does lower what comes out as far as the full power laser, which I think does make it usable. The other gripe for this device is how you activate Vis Override. So it's a double click and hold, and regardless of what mode you're in, aside from off, you will enter your visible laser. So that is a chance for negligent discharge. If you do run one of these pattern generator caps, it does cover the visible spectrum of the laser, but the IR laser will still be able to emit through the pattern generator. So I think that is one solution. Again, I think there is room here for third-party options to correct some of those issues.